G'day guys, my name is Lord Tomy. Welcome again to our Sonic the Hedgehog toy item collector review. As you know, I'm Lord Tomy with the good hope blue stay Sonic the Hedgehog. A little update, I broke my ankle. That's probably the reason why I haven't been reviewing. That being said, I'm going to put this guy aside and tell you that I have more. That's probably one of the scars that I received from an accident that I had. But yes, I'm none other than happy to actually reviewing these new plush lines of sorts of the Sonic Boom. Now, I do have the other bigger versions and the ones that comes with all the bells and whistles, but the fact that I've never actually seen this being reviewed as such is quite disappointing, simply because these are phenomenal. Oh my god. Okay, so for those who may or may not know, this is it's classed from where I purchased it from Toy Wiz, which I will put a link down below, a Sonic Super Deformed 6-inch plush. I'm just probably going to call it Sonic's Super Deformed plush, as simple as that, by Tomy, because why not? These are absolutely adorable. You have absolutely no other exemplary fact of how adorable these are, simply because as far as I can recollect in the plush range, these don't actually come in various other forms. Like, I've never seen Jazzware, I've never seen Calton, I've never seen any other plush manufacturer, correct me if I'm wrong down the comments below if I'm wrong, any other manufacturer company that's actually gone the ways and made such an adorable chibi-like or very super deformed plush range of the Sonic series. And I thought these are absolutely adorable. I'll go through the ins and outs and go from there. Now, as already, this is this is in portrayal of the Sonic Boom series, as by its massive tag that comes connected to his forehead, or his ears, as it's better said. That being said, as the only company that it seems to have get it right is, of course, GE Entertainment, where they always put like the little hashtag on the actual little back part of the hashtag. But in this circumstance, I'm willing to let it pass, simply because of the nature of the design of the plush itself. For example, from a display point of view, it would be very obscure and very hard without crumbling the actual tag itself if you put it down where the actual tags are at the bottom. So I guess it's kind of a nick for tack, you know, sort of thing, which it makes sense. So of course, what makes this the Super Deformed series is the fact that it's got what would be arguably a decent morally sized head with such a small childlike body, and that is in itself sold me, absolutely sold me. And for anybody who's into the plush range, or even isn't even a big fan of Sonic Boom, I highly recommend you pick up these plushes, because they've made other ones. But yeah, I'll get to those details further down, but we'll go through the plush itself. So it's very well stuffed on its head. It's got nice ample little ears, very adorable. His eyes are absolutely stunning, and he's got a cheeky little smile, kind of like a, you know, he badass sort of aspect to it, and I honestly dig it. His eyes are not iron pressed on them, it's essentially just literally stitched on, and that's superb quality to details. I love when they do it, because it tends to last longer if you're the sort of person that tends to mess around with it. Of course, his nose is just a little pivot of material, not enough plushing, depending on where you get it, and as to how well you look after the nose, may tilt to either side. Not a major flaw to it, it's just the nature of the design. And of course, stitched on, and his cheeky little smile there, absolutely well done sculpted. This looks like the epitome of what should be the Sonic Boom character itself. Absolutely adorable. At the top, you have more stitchings, which is normal to the plush, and you have his extremely well stuffed quills, which is at the back, and as well you have him at the actual back part of his back, and you have his little tail, which is just literally a material, which is I'm not too fussed about it. His actual body itself is so fat, I mean, it's so well plumped, it's not even funny. And of course you have his little hands, which of course, for those, a lot of people tend to hate it, but you have his like bandaged hands, and you have his bandaged little feet, extremely well attention to detail. Of course, he doesn't carry through all the way to the bottom, which is a bummer, simply because of the way it needs to be displayed. But in the same way, the fact that we even got something like this is pretty superb. And of course, you have his little scarf, which unfortunately is not movable. It's just literally kind of like passed it on of sorts, and that's it. And that's his two little hands crunched up, fist up, saying, "Hurrah! I'm the mightiest chibi Sonic the Hedgehog." and you have his little feet. Now, as you can see, I'm absolutely in love with this plush altogether. Now, from a display point of view, if you had like a little lanyard where you can actually hold it onto like a canopy, not a canopy, kind of like a rooftop of sorts, or like a hook system where you can have him standing up, yeah, this would look absolutely superb in its own right. But the fact that the way it's most likely going to be pretty much displayed is pretty much just him sitting down, and that to me isn't necessarily bad, but the fact is there's not enough attention to detail to the sole of the actual shoe itself, which does take away from the plush itself, so that's a negative in my honest opinion. But like I said, it really depends on you, but absolutely adorable. I'm in love with this thing. Of course you have his little hashtag which is on the side, which is Sonic Boom, and you have its various obligatory information, blah blah blah, Sega Sega Sega, and of course his massive I don't know why they did it as big as they did, but they did a massive kind of like tag which says Sonic Boom Sonic, and it's just got some information there which doesn't really concern much people, but it is what it is. Now, what's my overall take on this? Must buy. Look guys, if there's any specific plush other than G Entertainment, which you already know that I'm loving the stuff ins and out, but if there's any other plush range, I'd probably recommend this one. Now, they have made other plush lines, bigger ones that have bells and whistles, which I will review down the track, so bear with me. I'll probably recommend this series. Now, there is a Sonic one. As far as I'm aware, there's a Sonic, Knuckles, which I purchased as well. So it's the Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, and Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman, depending on how you want to phrase him. And oh my god, I got them all in one hit in a box, and I lost. I was like, you know what, this range is absolutely superb. Now, I've done a little digging around. It looks like there's going to be a Cubot, Orbot. It looks like there may be a Shadow. There's definitely going to have to be a Styx, and I think there was also going to be an Amy Rose. If they did an absolute chibi range of this series, or a super deformed series of this, that's it. You sold me. I'm going to buy every single one of them simply because of how well designed this is and how adorable they look like. How much did I get it for? I got it for roughly about $15. I got it in a massive box, but $15 Australian dollars. Pounds, I think it's about £10, and US I'm not 100% sure, and every other country I'm not 100% sure. But look, it's definitely worth its weight in money. I thought this series was absolutely adorable, and the fact that it's so unexpected is more of a reason to want to get it, in my honest opinion. Rarity 1 star out of 10. It is common. You can buy it. I will put the website down below, ToyWiz. That's where I purchased it. They do internationals as well. Very great service. If you have any issues or inquiries or whatever, I did initially send them a few emails. They happily replied, no issues there. So absolutely superb. So yeah, guys, Sonic Boom Super Deformed. Recommend it. Yes, I highly recommend it. Look how cute there is. Just, oh, I'm a grown man. I'm a 29-year-old man, and I find this absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorable. I don't know why. It just does it. Dr. Robotnik one, when I get to it, that's going to be a real kicker for me. And guys, thank you so much for checking out this review. Stay tuned for obviously I'll be releasing more of the same series. Stay tuned. Take care, and speed on.